Now here is the question, can PObega become the new KESSIE? I don't think so. I think he can become the new Gattuso, and I'll tell you why. 3 reasons why I like PObega, and 3 reasons why I'm not convinced about PObega. Top 3. He's young, he's Italian, and he's a Milanista. He's young, he's only 23 years old, and Arrigo Sacchi said that with young player you're not winning trophies, but with experience you win them. Well, last year, Milan winning the Scudetto was the youngest team ever in history to win a Serie A title. So we already proved Arrigo Sacchi wrong. So number 1. And what Milan want to do now is want to keep him only young player. He's aiming only for young player. Number 2, he's a Milanista. He started playing in Milan since he was very young in the Caldera. Then he played for under 17, under 19 Milan, and then he went a couple of seasons away in Serie C and Serie B. Then lately he moved to Serie A with Spezia and Torino. Last year, for example, he got an incredible 80% of success rate in passage, and he was the best one in Torino for defensive tackles. And yesterday he finally signed up the new contract until 2027, so I'm sure he's happy to be at home and he want to show us what really Tommaso PObega is able to do. Number 3, he's Italian, and this is very important for us because, as you know, we are not going to the World Cup, and we need new players. And we need new players, young players that actually play on an important stage. I'm sure Spezia and Torino seasonal goals are different for what is Milan goals. So if we can grow also this new talent with Tonali, why not? And Calabria, why not? Milan can bring that 2-3 players extra in our national team, and hopefully in the future we're gonna be back to the World Cup and maybe even win at something, isn't it? Because it's impossible to believe that we are not going to the World Cup this year. And 3 things that I'm not really sure about Tommaso PObega are, something that you need to know about Tommaso PObega is that he's more a central midfielder rather than an attacking midfielder. His control and his first touch is very good, but like Gattuso, he likes to play aggressively, very close to the opposite team. And for this reason, last year he got 11 yellow cards. Well, 11 times booked, making him the 5th most booked player in Serie A. This is something that we have to be worried about, He's strong physically, tall, and he probably can even contrast players better than KESSIE, but his positioning has to get better, especially because with Milan's fast defense, sometimes you see Tomori and Kalulu that they push into the opposite team midfield. So we need somebody who's gonna cover those spots left uncovered, and you need to be very, very intelligent to understand where are the players are and need to have a great positioning. So I am a bit worried about his positioning, but I'm sure that Pioli is gonna look after that. And last but not least is the pressure. As I mentioned on my previous video of Charles De Ketelaere, he is used to play in Spezia and Torino. This year he's gonna play in Milan. We're gonna try to win the Scudetto, to reach in the 2nd star in our history. We are the champions of Italy. Every single stadium that we will go, people will know that Milan is coming, and they will try their best to beat us. So when you play in Roma, when you play in South Italy, when you play in Napoli, when you play everywhere, you're gonna have a lot of pressure. Way different compared to Spezia and Torino. So hopefully he can handle it and grow with it. Overall, guys, I think this is the typical example of what this young new Milan is made for young players. They want to play in our team. They don't care too much about money, not all of it, but not too much about money. They more care about their career and the project as Milan. So hopefully Tommaso PObega can become really, not really our new KESSIE, not really our new Gattuso, but that player that our Sergio Busquets, the player that it does the dirty job, even if it's not very beautiful to see, but it is very efficient. That's all I want to have. an efficient player that does that job. He's cover, he's good at defending, he's strong, he get the yellow card when he needed, so Tonali can relax a little bit, and hopefully, he's gonna lead us to win the second star.